I think we're going to try to get a fair trial before people are going to call the case based on the evidence and what's really going on. I plan to make a full defense, and when we get inside the courtroom, it will all come. I will pursue it vigorously. Why we're here.
So that is one of the attorneys for the two jail guards on duty the night Jeffrey Epstein died. They were in court yesterday, their attorneys defending their clients by saying that they're scapegoats for a larger problem with the federal prison system. Is that going to fly? Bob Bianchi, criminal defense attorney. Hello, Bob. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Bill.
Lay out their defense.
Well, their defense is going to be that there is, and in fact there is, a systemic problem in the prison system with they don't have enough staff, people are working multiple shifts, these people are exhausted and they're tired. However, there were falsifications of the records that were indicating that we went and checked Epstein every 30 minutes, and you can't falsify an official document. So from a prosecutorial standpoint, when I investigated these cases, when I was a prosecutor, I just don't let government officials falsify documents.
Yeah. Okay. The attorney said, where are the supervisors? Where are the people who make the policy decisions? Why did Mr. Epstein not have a cellmate at the time this happened? That may all be fair questions, but that's not what is being argued in court, correct?
Yeah.
They went back and falsified records, and last time you checked, that's a crime.
Yeah, for sure. And Attorney General Barr called it the perfect storm of screw-ups. And all of those things are true. He should not have been released from medical in the first place. That's just a common sense decision. When he was, he should have had a roommate. And all of these things, when they falsify records, no matter how you look at it, is going to be a criminal offense. What are prosecutors supposed to do? Say you could falsify records and it's going to be okay when somebody died? It's not going to happen.
What do you think happens with these guards if the prosecution can prove its case?
I think that the arguments that the defense is making are fair arguments. This is a culture that's going on here. These people are being tasked to do things that are really, extraordinary in terms of their time. It may mitigate the sentence. That means lower the sentence in terms of what they're going to be looking for, but it's not going to be a get-out-of-jail-free card.
But are they guilty of falsifying records, do you believe?
Based on the evidence that we're hearing, yes. And this is something that's not uncommon. We put in there that we checked them every 30 minutes, but then they admitted to their supervisor they didn't do that. So that's obviously they made confessions.
So within the federal prison system, how rampant do you think this problem is?
I think it's rampant. I mean, I represent clients, some of whom are in federal correction institutions, and while they're good-working, hard-working people for the most part, unfortunately in law enforcement, and I can tell you this from having led a law enforcement agency, when they do something that's not appropriate, their first reaction is either in the reports or in the documents or in the logs to try to make it look otherwise.
They're making the case that it's a broken system. Is it a broken system, or was it just broken in this case with Epstein?
It's both a broken system, but here's the thing for a government employee that I would say to any government employee out there. The mere fact that everyone else is doing it, that the system is broken, is not an excuse or a defense for you to do it. And when something goes sideways, as we call it, and goes bad, and you did what everyone else does, doesn't mean that that is a defense for you. It may be that the judge will take that into consideration in lowering the sentence.
Ultimately, the victims were denied their day in court with Epstein. I don't know how you gauge that right now against these security guards, or is that matter separate and apart?
I think the judge will take that into consideration. In fact, the judge made a statement about this, that these victims were denied their opportunity to have the day in court and receive justice. And that's one of the reasons why you make sure the prisoners are well protected, both for their safety, but so also the victims have their justice and accountability. That was robbed from them, Bill.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Bianchi, enjoy Thanksgiving, okay? Get far away from this. Thank you, sir, for your time.